Well, hello and welcome, fellow loopers. Got something slightly different for you. This is a recording that I made when I was on the boat and I was actually just chilling out playing Loop Hero, which actually I don't do as much as I'd like. And then I realised that I was about to fight the Act 4 boss for the first time and I just started recording. So it's going to be a voiceover that's not at the time. So there's going to be double mouse action. You see my little mouse here, and that's my in-game mouse. So let's just fire it off and I'll try and narrate like a reading person. So here we are. I can't believe it. Are you really God, the one that created everything? Yes and no. Once upon a time, my transformation started here. Hear me out. Wait, you want to explain everything before you kill me? Exterminate. It's not the same, although for consciousness and personality created by it, there's not much of a difference, I guess. I don't want just to explain, but to be explained. There's no actual sense in it, but maybe you'll help me understand something that I didn't. I will listen closely. I'm pretty quick when I'm on my own. I was Alpha, the beginning and creator of all. I created everything because I was a god of creation. And life, in all of its variety and relativity, I like the most, and you, humans, were my favourite. I've adopted the form of a human and manifested myself to humans in countless worlds to look at my creation and to feel joy from it. But it was here in the heart of a world filled with different creatures, teemed with life and struggle, where I was met not as a creator, but as a threat. A man covered his family from my light as if it was searing flame. He had a spear in his hands. And he tried to kill me. The spear didn't do me any harm. It was still just the atoms I created, scattered and reorganized. The matter I created poses me no threat. It traveled through space and hit not my body, but emptiness. But that impulse, I was more surprised than ever before. I was puzzled. The magnificence of that moment, the defiance. And I'm going through this so quickly. Just want to get to the fight. A small triumph of life, completely independent of me, so pure and self-sustained, going against the will of its creator. Only a small moment of this excitement, and I let the spear pierce my chest. I died, and I didn't die. At the center of all creation, a new me was born, new and eternal. I was striving not to create, but to return everything to nothingness, as it was before. A desire born from the denial of my old intention. Pointless creation was replaced by pointless destruction. So, yeah, this is the first time I've actually got here. You allowed yourself to be killed, but why? I think it was out of compassion. I wished to give my killer what he desired. But why won't you show compassion now? What's the point of complete emptiness, of non-existence? Leave at least some of it to us, to survivors. You were created, so you won't be able to understand. Why does existence of being have any meaning for you? Why is emptiness not perfect for you? I'm obsessed with the idea of reducing everything to nothing. The absence of existence seems absolutely right to me. It's ideal. I can't agree with you. Your servants couldn't destroy this place. That means that I have a chance. Even if this is all that's left to protect. You're not him, although you are closer to him than anyone else. That's why you're still here. You're the closest relative of the man who was holding that spear all those ages ago. You're just a tiny bit of the memory of my birth, a display of sentimentality that I've acquired along with a human form, a deeply personal little piece of world that I want to destroy with my own hands. Knowingly or not, I guided you against my own disciples. That's how you survived. I'm actually interested in what may become of all this. Be brave. I'll give you a chance to defend your world, because that would be right. I shall protect the right of this world to live. Look at me and see no doubt in my heart. Okay, so here we have the fight. So this is the thing that's interesting. It destroys all cards and items at the start of battle. Every third attack erases one item and one of the hero's stats from existence. So I did come into this fight with a lot of stats. Yeah, so this is probably me just taking this in, going whoa on the boat. I think it was like quite late. I was quite tired. So yeah, interesting. I'm only on loop 9. I think going in early is a good thing against this this particular boss. And I have protection here. Oh wow, my stamina bar's in a bit of trouble. What have I got going on? Quite a lot of evasion actually. Whoa, that was some lightning fast looking there. Clearly, I was not thinking of future me when I made this recording. Present peasant, not necessarily a friend of future peasant. But I mean, sometimes I'm happy with what past peasant's done. Past peasant has done. And I guess am I past peasant now? Oh, who knows? It gets complicated when you start thinking about recording. But the fight's going all right. The evade actually does look like it's been helpful. I mean, it has been erased here. So it's not actually counting, but when it is there, it does seem to be a helpful thing to have. Not vast amounts of damage either. The retaliation damage is pretty good. I think that's chipping away a little bit. But just able to tank through a load of potions. How much vamp have I got? Only 10% vamp. Not huge amounts of damage either. But yeah, so this is the first one, and the reason I'm putting this up is because the dialogue doesn't really make sense on the second one without the first one. Yeah, this is I just couldn't resist. So yeah, sorry, slightly not how this is meant to be done, but here we go. So might have more story time now. And it turns out that I read in my head a lot quicker than out of my face. Not surprising, but it finally happened. I wasn't wrong. I didn't overestimate your importance or for my existence and for my death. I'm afraid that you actually were wrong, and you did overestimate it. What? Hello again, boy. Let me introduce myself once more. My name is Yota, and I'm probability itself. I'm a goddess of all the unimportant events that tie together to allow the universe to continue spinning. A rustle of a branch causing an avalanche, a small rock that starts an earthquake. She is RNGesus, Jesus, basically, and now also a goddess of dramatic entrances, I guess. Yota? I don't know you. I didn't create you in any of my incarnations. Probabilities, chances. Where did you come from? I've always existed, just as you yourself have, like many others that we still don't know anything about. The world is ridiculously big. I like the creation of your last incarnation. I didn't want it to disappear completely, but I can't confront you head on. So what's the probability that something capable of defeating you exists in this world? How tiny is that chance? Doesn't matter. I've decided that probability still exists. And here he is, a small man, made from flesh, blood, a bit of luck, and some players' circumstances, and a lot of players' skill, standing before you, / meta-progression. You've been helping me all this time, so this battle and its result were inevitable. I've helped you no more than you've helped me. I'm a goddess of probability, not inevitability. Don't underestimate the importance of this moment. There exists an uncountable number of probabilities where you have been defeated, where you've died on your looped path, or were killed by one of his disciples, or just decided to give up and face the end of something there. Sorry about that. All these probabilities and realities are still doomed to happen. Okay, I won't pretend that I understand all of it. I need some time to digest all of this. But Omega, Alpha is here now. Can you restore everything? Return it to what it was? Yes, I can, but I won't. I shall create the world anew. It will take millennia. At the center of the new world, I will be dying and be born again, and only then. I'm sorry, your victory stopped me, but it didn't change my intentions. You did well, but the world is going to remain empty, and it's going to be like this for a very long time. No! Do not apologize. I wasn't hoping that it would be this easy. And I'm not going to wait till everything goes back to how it was. Maybe it will take you thousands of years to come back here, but I promise you when you do, you will find a new magnificent world built by humans. And if not, if humans aren't able to do it, then we shouldn't have existed in the first place. So be it, human. Someday we shall meet again and remember this moment. It won't be you, though, but your descendant, who is as close to you as nobody else. He will recognize me. Remember our talk? I would still be grateful for your assistance, and I would be glad to offer you mine. Nothing has changed. There is still a lot of work that can be done, only by a combined effort. I can guide you to the probabilities where you are already dead. You can save them. They are countless, of course, too many for your lifetime to last long enough to save them. But I, for myself, think that such tasks are much more interesting to solve. You can return to your new home. I'm not asking for an answer right away. This world owes everything to you now, but don't forget that you owe it everything too. Farewell. So, yeah. Oh, we've got ourselves a Chivo at this point. So here is a little taster of kind of where I was when I died, what the map looked like. I think this is my final fight. So I got to loop 15 on chapter 4, which is decent. I mean, I haven't honestly, I don't have a lot of experience post boss on chapter 4, but yeah, this is where I got to. Yeah, you know, getting wrecked by the harpy as usual. But yeah, nice haul of loot to take back to the ranch. Oh, bit of last minute considerations. But I think we all know what's happening. Well, I certainly know what's happening. The desperation switch to vampirism there. Okay, so I do live. Okay, I thought I was going to die there. Oh, actually, I think I just choose to retreat. Or not. Well, who knows? Who knows what Middle of the Night Peasant was up to? Wow, chicken. Middle of the Night Peasant. An actual chicken. I think I decided to retreat because I was just exhausted at this point. The peasant brain, as you can see, has just shut down there. Come on, you can reach over. Just click on the little retreat there, peasant. You can do it. Come on, just drag it over. Oh, no. Oh. Is he click? Come on. Come on, peasant. You can press it. No. Oh, where's he going now? He does click retreat. And yeah, there isn't actually any more story time, but there's this really nice kind of finishing screen. So I'm going to leave it there, let the credits roll. But thanks so much for joining me for this bit. So this is just supplemental because I kind of got a bit ahead of myself in the playthrough. So, alright. So yeah, like the video, and until next time, keep it loopy, he says.